Right, ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel and another car talk. Still yet to buy. Oh, stupid bus. Still yet to buy a proper dash mount for the camera, so still stuck with the wobbly tripod for now, which I've kind of keeping hold of each time. Anyway, body is feeling pretty good. Chest is a bit sore from Tuesday's session. Yesterday, well, to be honest, this week feels like it's one of those weeks. After Tuesday's it is what it is kind of session. Chest is feeling sore, which is obviously a nice thing. Yesterday I couldn't be bothered to run at all or go and train. Obviously that day off work, but I didn't actually do anything or get out of the house until around 2 o'clock. Obviously I got up and took Mr. Odin for a walk first thing around 7 a.m. But besides that, didn't leave the house, just played a lot of EAFC, edited last week's leg session, and yeah, finally mustered up the energy and the drive to actually go and run, because it was a bit miserable weather, raining, windy, so I thought I'd go to the gym and do something. But I absolutely hate going to the gym and going on a treadmill, because firstly I can't pace it, and obviously I'm not going anywhere. The scenery doesn't change, which is a good distraction from the pace and the difficulty of the run. But I managed to, I think, like a 7.15k run, which is about 40 minutes. Not the best, not the worst, but again, at least I got something done. Something's better than nothing. Then I spent the evening with Kelly, and we are looking at going to Montreal next April for her birthday, because she's into astronomy, almost did astrology. She'd kill me for that. And going for a solar eclipse event, which sort of there's a band that goes across the US from sort of Texas area all the way up and across. And one of the places it is Montreal, so we're looking at going there next April. At the minute, prices are pretty cheap, so we're gonna price that up over the weekend, get that booked, start paying that off. So I'm excited for that. But for the time being, it is leg day, and since the last 2 Mondays, my left leg hasn't been quite feeling any work being done to it. Like, this is all through my right leg. I decided to make today just as the title suggests, just all single leg work. So it's going to be split squats, obviously keeping the death marches, maybe do like a single leg bridge hip thrust. So still keeping with the three or four movements with some ab and core work in. So that is the plan for today, and then today's a long day in work. I'm gonna train now, coach. We have now got the social media afternoon. I'm just gonna film content for the gym, and then back for more coaching. And obviously sipping the usual wish it was Ghost, my protein at the pump with some beta alanine. And yeah, that's going to be it. I'm obviously going to have to head to Asda as well to get some more food for lunch, because I haven't prepped anything and the house is pretty empty of food at the minute. I've just been busy. I always forget to go for a food shop when it's too late. So, but I'm fueled up. Had normal breakfast, added some peanut butter to the mix, which bumped up the calories, and surprisingly today, no energy or sort of caffeine crash yet, touch wood. So yeah, enough rambling. I will see you in the next stop, which will be the gym and the first working set of the Bulgarian split squats. Right, so here we are, first working set of the split squats, the Bulgarian split squats with back foot on the bench. Now I'm going to still get these same as last week, but I'm going to add in a slight pause at the bottom of each rep just to, again, increase that intensity. But I'm also still a bit pushed for time, so I'm going to have to not rest between legs, which isn't the end of the world, but still, ideally I'd recommend resting between sides. And I'm going to start with my left side, because that is the side that has been struggling recently. I've already got the bench set up in that ideal position, heel on the black mat, and then back foot on. Whoa. Oh, right, probably rest around 10 seconds. Oh, a little wobble there, I need to not be as rushed. Ouch. So that's definitely feeling it from yesterday's run and still Monday's bike. Oh, definitely another thing I ate off yesterday. Like just feeling a bit hollow. And for some reason this week I'm really feeling these in my hamstrings. Not sure because my hamstrings are tired, a bit tight. I always find sort of halfway through yesterday's run that this hamstring almost feels like it's about to pull. Gets a bit of like a twinge. Obviously this leg is longer than this one, and depending on where I run in the road, it's obviously doing more work or less work because of stride length. So trying to run switch sides of the roads because obviously the road's curved. I try and run mostly on the left hand side just to balance out the stride length to the floor, but legs are feeling heavy this week. So probably just do 2 or 3 more sets and then move on to the death marches. But yeah, oh, body is struggling this week. It's been one of those weeks. I think mind's just not been quite right. Body's been feeling a bit meh, but still getting some work done at least. Just as I said last week, because I'm not resting between sides that long, I'm going to start on the side that I finished on. Just so each one gets about sort of similar rest overall. Just gonna make sure that foot's in place. Of course, when your laces down is much easier than having your toe on the bench. Just has a bit more range. Oh, ouch. Yeah, sort of 10-15 seconds rest between sides. Bit of an isometric hold in the traps as well. Oh, ouch. Definitely think just one more set of those. Keep the legs relatively fresh for Saturday's long run. I'm going to aim to run 12k Saturday. So I'm just going to aim to run 12k on Saturday. Just to try and get a bit more mileage in the legs. And definitely to add more. Maybe an extra running session soon, just an extra zone 2. Like I've said on Tuesday, I just need to stop procrastinating as much. Maybe get off the AFC a bit sooner. But it's just a little bit addictive at the minute, because obviously being a bit biased, I think I'm a decent player. Obviously been in the low divisions on rivals. I've been winning sort of every single game, which is a good feeling at the minute. Just waiting for that race to kick in a few weeks, because the official launch day is tomorrow. Well, obviously this is a week later, so it was 6 days ago. So I'm probably, by the time watching this, I've probably raged several times already. But get this last set done and then move on to the death marches. So now to the death marches, 3 sets of split squats done. Now, these are my favourite posterior chain exercise and swing leg movement. Just it's a bit more, if you hate the term, functional. So I've worked it through its range as it's moving, which is very nice. Hits the hamstrings, glutes, lower back, Also hits that lower back in flexion and extension. Just got to make sure you try and walk as normally as you can. Again, it's hard to do. People tend to walk too long and almost make it like a split squat. So it's a small step forwards, down, I just stand up, step through. So you still got on one leg. Hopefully your hat stays on for this set. Ouch. Oh, that was fun, that. Ow. 30 reps. Glute hamstrings, really feeling that. Oh. I get so out of breath when I try and talk after a lift. That is not good. I feel like I've just done a sprint or something. Need to, maybe I must hold my breath when I do movement. I'll have to watch your back and see what I do. But yeah, don't be afraid to let your back bend on these. I might show it from a different angle as I'm talking now. But allow that back to really flex. As you step forwards, just working it through, getting that whole range there wants to move in. Not everything needs to be done with a strict form and a flat back. As long as it's done properly, lifting around the back is perfectly fine. So for today's glute work, it's actually a bit higher up. It's going to be just a little superset of some side plank clams, working the glute med and into a single leg bridge. Observation, line your side, sort of legs 90 degrees, hips, shoulders and feet in line. And all you're going to do is from this position, push through this bottom knee to raise hips. Just imagine, and then this one opens up just to maintain balance. So I'm going to sort of 10 to 15 reps. Focus on really pushing through that bottom leg. Ouch. And you want to make sure you maintain not parallel, no, perpendicular. So you want to be sort of this way to the floor, you want to be slightly lean forward just to make sure that work gets shifted onto the glute and it's not being done by the hip flexors. It's almost a slight round screen. Yep, slight rounded. Feet, hips, shoulders in line. Hold them in place and push through. And from there, because as I said, doing a superset, straight to the other side, just for a single leg bridge. So weight goes to that side of the hip, other leg straight up, or wherever you can kickstand it. I like to take it up in the air. From there, bridge. And the reason I take that leg up is to make the hip stay square. I'm also lifting the front toe just to make sure the weight stays in the heel and focusing on the glutes. If you push to your toes, your quads start to get involved a bit more. Oh, got me a little bit of breathe, that little chat as well. I'm very out of breath. So that'll be, that's a good little combo for the glutes. Working outside the glute, and then obviously the whole glute. Good to the hips. Those the two movements I found that really help my hip stability when I have that injury. And just two great ones to really hone in and focus on the glutes. And then I sort of round shape. Just a little thing in it, round shape. Yeah, to make that out of the glute, get a nice peachy bum, which obviously everyone wants when they train like so, don't they? Big quads, big bum, and of course some calves. I'm trying to do today because they cramped the other day, so you need to give them a bit of work, give them a nice little stretch and just work through. It's always left on the cramps. Again, like a previous point, it could be because this leg is shorter, so it's got to do a bit more work to reach the ground, so that calves maybe going in a bit more plantar flexion than the right leg. But let's get these 2 sets finished, move on to some abdominal work, and then that'll be the session done. And today's core work is going to be some med ball carries, just to get that core and upper back work in, and some dumbbell, kettlebell side bench, just to work the obliques, get a bit of more thickness there, because I've got that hourglass shape. But the med ball carry is done similar to the Zerches in that hold it just the belly, arms slightly in front, get that back engaged, hands apart, slightly lean forwards, and then just walk. Probably go for 4 laps of the gym. It's only a 30 kilo ball, the heaviest ball. And just walk. That's normal. That's lap 1 done. I'll probably speed this up now. Just thinking this would have been a cool drone shot, wouldn't it? But I haven't got time to get that out and set up. Actually going to stop at 3 because that talking then took out me a little bit. So next time I won't talk and just do 4. A little bit of a second. A breather and then into the side bend. The key is to keep these shoulders back on these. I have to get my feet fairly close together. Almost like I'm a little teapot. Hold that oblique so you can feel it contract down. Again, not very far. Just use that stretch. So I locked it because the door was blowing. I locked it because the door was blowing a little bit. Oh. So I'll do 2 more sets of that, 2 more rounds, 4 circuits, 15 or so side bends each side. And that'll be the session, just short and sweet. And that's sort of my favourite single leg movements. But members are starting to arrive, so I will catch up with you when I have lunch after this coaching session. Once I'm all cooled down, not huffing and puffing. But now lunch is required, just sat at the car park rather than drive back to work and show you there. Just thought I'd show you now because I want to get back, eat, and then get to filming content for lunch today. I have the Naked Big Eat, gone for the feisty chicken Penang. Again, it's a pretty good macros on these, 427 calories per pot, 3.3 grams of fat, 82 carb, 13 grams of protein, and surprisingly 6.5 grams of fibre. So we've got 2 of those. Just going to enjoy both of those later. That should keep me full until dinner. And then along with that, I have the usual Arla protein shake, chocolate protein shake, 25 grams of protein. So altogether, that's what, quick maths, what's 26 at 25, 51? Yeah, 51 grams protein in the meal, 160 carb, 6 fat. So pretty good for a lunch, pretty nice calories. And I've also got some props for that video I'm gonna film. So I've got the basmati rice and some potatoes. Have a guess what that's gonna be. It's gonna be on the gym's Instagram. But I'm gonna drive back, enjoy this, go listen to a decent podcast, which I will discuss later on. But I wanna get back, don't wanna drive and talk because that'll just be boring if it's the same driving and talking clips. So I'll probably catch up with you either while I'm eating lunch, after lunch, or it'll be end of the day after work. May sneak in some clips of us trying to record some content because we mess up quite a few times. But saying that, let's head back and get eating because it's very cold. And also gonna finish off these squashies because I am starving today. Don't think I ate enough yesterday. That's my own fault. Don't you dare reverse into me. It's very tight in these car parks. So yeah, let's head back to work. Luckily, Asda's only literally a 2-minute drive away, so not long to get back. So there's been a slight change of plans. I am now home instead of going back to work. Got a message from the boss saying he's busy on calls. He forgot to block out his diary. Almost got me in the face. So we are at home. This means I can freshen up properly when they shower, have some proper lunch. But I think I will still have the noodles because I'm sort of craving those in a minute. And get a video edited. Maybe take Mr. Odin for a walk at this time. So I've got like, say about an hour and a half instead of no time at all. So let's head inside, get lunch, and take it from there. And here is lunch, letting those cool down for a little bit. While we cool them down, I had 4 chicken sausages, so that protein shake's gone in the fridge. So I'm going to just edit up some content for the gym. But before I do that, I thought I'd mention that the podcast I was listening to, well, I'm still listening to it now, there's still what I left. Also, excuse the hair, just out the shower and it's still wet, so I'm just trying it, letting the wild look go today. I think it's how you're meant to wear headbands, isn't it? It's like under the hair at the back and everything's falling down, but I need to get it cut soon, I think. It's growing from a skin fade, so it's all sort of layers and it's all growing out and they're getting distracted. So I'm going to listen to Diary of a CEO, most recent one, with the stress doctor and why you should always look into someone's left eye. But the most interesting part of it for me was all about stress, how stress can leak into other people through sweat. I know it sounds a bit disgusting, but if you're always giving off sort of sweat into the environment around you. It's not necessarily you're a sweaty mess like I get when I train. But however you go into a stressful environment, you could leave feeling that person's stress, and all about how alphas give off the most, and I take it from them. For example, if a lot of women live together, their cycles will tend to synchronise. So their menstrual cycles will tend to synchronise, but that will be from the alpha female, which I found very interesting. And along with stress being contagious, it can also lead to belly fat, particularly around the midsection, and then it can also be hard to shift, which again, another interesting bit of information. It's a fascinating podcast by Dr. Schwartz. She's got a PhD in neuropharmacology. So I'm gonna finish this when I drive to and from work. Again, I can't listen to too much when I'm at home. I prefer to have sort of music on my edits, but when I'm driving, I like to listen to podcasts. And when I'm walking out, when I'm out walking as well. Not when I'm walking with Odin, because I like to sort of pay attention to what's around me. Listen out for any other sort of aggressive dogs maybe, and just listen to nature. And also some mentions about nature as well, how looking at something nice in the morning, listening to bird songs can put you in a sort of give you that psychological boost in the mornings, and it's just a fascinating podcast that I would highly recommend. I will put a link to it down below if I remember this time. I remember the last podcast I've said I'll put pictures here, links here, and when it's come back to posting them, I posted them without adding in the images, links, all that, which I need to work on. I need to set reminders to add that. But if anyone's watching at this point, if you are, comment the word noodles, just to let me know you're listening and you are taking this all in. And also, if you enjoy the podcast, leave a nice comment so I know to keep producing these. Which also brings me on to this stress. I am someone who stresses a lot about sort of creating content, what to post, when to post, what to film. When at the minute I'm just getting caught up in the analytics, when I just need to chill out, stop being a silly little goose, and just do it because I enjoy it rather than focusing on the outcome. Just enjoy the process, just like health and fitness. You've got to learn to love the process before. I don't know, I'm just chatting nonsense. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy this. I've got an extra hour off before I'm back in work. It's currently 2:30, I'm back in at 4, so I'm going to enjoy these. I'm going to have to charge my laptop because that's just died on me, which is fantastic. The only thing about these Chromebooks is that when it dies, everything closes, so I've got to re-find all those pages again. Lovely. So I'm going to not stress, because it is what it is. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I felt like it was very rushed. Today's session again, stressing out because just trying to film it, didn't have much time. Just feeling really beaten up, but I feel okay now. I'm not training, so maybe I'm doing too much early in the week. And I just feel like every video is the same, but that's what my life is at the minute. Every day is the same, just different training sessions. But hopefully that'll change soon. Hopefully we get to Montreal, get all that booked this weekend, so we'll have something to look forward to next year for Kelly's birthday. So yeah, gonna enjoy these, charge the laptop, film some content, try and not stress. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, hit that subscribe. If you're new, smash the subscribe. I've messed it up already. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you're new, smash the subscribe button. Next video is going to be upper bodybuilding. I'm in work all day tomorrow from first thing, so I'm not sure whether to train in that open gym space or wait until 10:30 mid-morning to train again. Maybe a double session again with the arms and upper split. We'll see. Or I might just do the all in one go. And then for those 2 hours later on I can edit more content. So I'll catch you all in the next video. See you then. Goodbye. Good night. God bless. Or good morning. Have a nice day. Bye.